Hi, this is Ananda with Essential Earth Organic Salon in Tulalip, Washington. We are here with Miranda, and today we're going to do just a quick little tutorial on how to curl the shorter hair. A lot of times when we go into the salon, we get this cute look and then we don't know how to repeat it. So hopefully today we will answer all those questions. So I'm going to start, her hair's fairly dirty. We always want to use a protectant spray, so I'm going to start with the Thermal 220. We're just going to give her about 4 squirts and let it set for just a second while it dries. And I'm going to finish it with just a little controlled finale. This is a finishing hairspray, but really beforehand when we're doing the curls, we need to kind of give it just a bit of hold. I'm going to get through, rough it up. So I'm going to start with a curling iron. So 2 ways you can do it, of course. You can do a curling iron or a flat iron. We'll probably do the curling iron on this side, and then I'll do a little of the flat iron on this side, and you can just kind of follow along. So we're going to start with the first section. We always want to go away from the face unless you want to do like the more forward Texas look, of course. I'm going to take a section that's about the length, about 3 inches long, the length of the curling iron, and about as wide, so about 3/4 to an inch. I'm going to pull straight out from the side of Miranda's head. We're going to go down about halfway. I'm going to wrap almost to the scalp. I'm going to pull down to the center, wrap again. Notice the ends are hanging out there. And then I'm just going to kind of snap through the ends and let it drop. Don't do anything with the curls. A lot of times we're going to go through and rake them out, but we're just going to let them cool. I'm going to take the next section. This one's a little bit larger. With the curling iron, this is fine, or a little bit longer. With the flat iron, we need to really keep our sections small and tight. Halfway, again, away from the face. 4, maybe 5 count. We don't want to have the hair tutorial gone wrong and Miranda to be losing any hair. Moving around, when you're doing this on yourself, it's kind of difficult to get to the back of the head, so feel free just to pull the hair around, and whatever pieces you can grab is fine. We're going to do kind of that unkept look, like kind of Kristen Wiig, or who's the other one that I like? Charlize Theron?
Charlize Theron.
Yes. Christina Applegate, she does a great bob. Notice the ends are still hanging out. Go through the bottom. Let it cool. I curled the back previously, so it kind of gives us a little bit of a head start on the hair. You don't have to sit here all day long with me. I'm going to switch to the flat iron here on the right side. So this one's a bit trickier to do on yourself, but a lot of people really like the look of the flat iron, especially girls with the longer hair. For shorter hair, I still prefer the curling iron, especially good quality. Always make sure it's a good quality. I have the Babyliss Nano Titanium in both the curling iron and the flat iron. That's what I would recommend. So we're going to take the flat iron here. I've just got the 1 inch. I'm going to go and I'm going to put it in her hair. I'm going to flip it back and then pull straight out. And we need to remember that it's a hot tool, so I recommend that you just don't even plug it in. Get used to it, get comfortable so that you don't end up burning your hair or yourself, or just, it's not so nerve-wracking. So I'm going to put it in. Just kidding. I've got a little bit shorter section here. Straight back, and I'm going to pull straight out from the head. I'm just doing a 180-degree turn. Let it drop. I've got my next section. So if I get here where I'm too long, I'm just going to drop that out and do it in 2 separate sections. Otherwise we're going to have this kind of weird kinks. Again, out, flip over, pull straight out. Over, pull straight out. If you're one that likes volume, you can go ahead on the top of the head here. Turn, pull straight up, just like we did on the side, just moving up instead of horizontal. Vertical. Pull straight up. So we've got a simple little kind of Shirley Temple-ish look here, which we're going to get rid of. I'm going to take my comb, and if we want to give her a little back comb, which we all seem to like, we're going to start right below the whorl. So normally you'll see in the back of someone's head, and it'll kind of split. I call it the butt head. I'm going to go right below that whorl. So her whorl would be right in here. Pull the hair right under it. I'm going to take the comb, the fine tooth, This is just a cheap little comb. It works great. You don't need to invest in some huge back combing tool. And then we're going to push 3 times. Lay it down. I'm going to take the next section. Fairly straight. If you can keep them clean, it works a little bit easier. I'm going to do the same thing 3 times. On the side, you just want to look like a cone head. And then you're going to take the large tooth side of the comb and you're just going to comb right over the top lightly. We're not ripping out our hair. You can move her bangs over to the side. With this, I usually like to do a flat iron in the bangs because her bangs are a little bit shorter and kind of tie them together. So normally I would just take this section here, go to the back, give it a little bit of a curl so it kind of plays in with the whole look. And I'm going to finish it off with some putty. You're going to do not even a pea size, just a tiny, tiny, tiny little bit of the putty. Rub it lightly in your hands, rake through the hair. And then just move it into place. A lot of times we think that once we've hit it with hairspray that we're a styling product that you're just done. Move the hair to where you want it to be. So especially with curls. On this side, maybe we don't like this side as much. So kind of wrap the two. Wrap the two there. Take your finale hairspray right along the bottom. One over the top. Scrunch. Scrunch, and she's got a little undone bob. Nice and sassy. Come visit us, www.essentialearthorganicsalon.com. See you soon.